What's up, guys? Yeah, long time no see, right? It's been about a month since I did last videos. You could see the beers coming in just nicely. I guess I'm going to look like one of the Robertson guys now. If y'all don't know who they are, go back and watch that Dynasty. You'll see what I'm talking about. But anyway, so today's topic I want to talk about is, of course, the Switch 2. So I have done a little bit of research, just a little bit of it. And from what I can tell, so far, Nintendo has sold over 17.37 million copies of Switch 2 in the last year. That's incredible to me. I think their goal is to hit about 19 million. I'm not positive, but hey, they have a good chance of doing that maybe in the next few months or so. But we'll have to see. But we are starting to see these grifters start to recognize their failure. The Switch 2 is gonna flop. The Nintendo the game key cards are terrible. Which okay, you know, yeah, but if that's true, then how come people are buying Pacopia? That's a game key card, and so you get all these on and on grifting, even from people that wear banana suits. Um, I guess the Switch 2 gave them a slip. I know, bad joke there. But with all that put aside, listen, guys, I'm not trying to get into debates or politics, but I will say this. The Switch 2, whether you hate it or you love it, it is the it is the fast one of the it is literally the fastest selling console in this gaming industry right now. And I think the reason for that is look at the fact that Nintendo has not raised the Switch 2 price. Okay. That has helped them. And look at the number. And here's the thing, because they had an oversupply of Switch 2, they've been able to put it in the hands of every single person in America and literally around the world. Now, Japan may have some issues there because, Japan is a big market for Nintendo. So, but it's selling. It's selling great. People were saying it's not selling well. Okay, well, the numbers prove differently. So why are you grifting about that? If you're going to grift, give the facts. Don't make stuff up. Stop being all crazy. Stop trying to think that it's a sin to buy something that you enjoy playing. Go back and enjoy your games. I mean, honestly. But the reality is the Switch 2 is a hot hit. And we are about to approach 1 year, which is absolutely crazy to think about. Just as last year, I just went and bought my Switch 2 on the midnight launch. And I guess I want to kind of do like a little bit of a review, but at the same time, just give y'all literally my facts and my opinions about what I think about the Switch 2 generation. I think so far, um, there, I think overall, it's definitely been a better system than Switch 1. Based on what I played, the boost mode has been fun. If y'all have not tried boost mode, please try it. It is amazing, especially for the old Switch 1 games. It definitely runs those better. 60 frames. A lot of games go about 60 frames per second. Some of them probably 30 frames per second, but it's still better than what you would get on the Switch 1, which was very crusty on some games. But my experience with the Switch 2 has been very, very, very good overall. Now, see, these people might say, well, the Switch 2 doesn't have a lot of exclusives right now. Guys, it's only been 1 year. It's only been 1 year. 1 year of the Switch 2. Chill. Now, have there been some ups and downs with the games? Yeah, like Drag X Drive was a failure. I agree. Kirby Air Riders. Yeah, I would say that was a meh game. It was a meh. I still think it sold pretty well, though. I think it sold at least maybe about 1 million. So, I mean, it still did pretty good. I mean, I don't think Nintendo was expecting a huge sell on Kirby, okay? Because you got bigger titles like Pokemon. You got bigger titles like Zelda, Mario, Metroid. Now, I will say, I think DK Bonanza and Pacopia have been a big hit for the Switch 2. Mario Kart World, of course. And then you still got some other exclusives coming, guys. You still got Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave coming out, which that should be really good. We got Fast Fusion, the new Fast Fusion that's on Switch too. That's exclusive to that. No other console. Um, Based on what I researched, okay. You still got Dust Bloods that's going to be coming out, which to me I'm not interested in it, but I know a lot of people are definitely going to be picking that up if you like Bloodborne. Um, Guys, there are exclusives coming out, okay. Now, is there going to be a ton of exclusives? Not right now, but you still got Yoshi and the Mysterious Book that's coming out. That's going to sell well, in my opinion. You still haven't found out about Star Fox yet. So, guys, the games are coming. It's been only a year. Just give it some time. It's going to come out. So, with all that being said, I said Switch 2. I think I'm going to give you some cons first, and then I'll give you the pros, okay? So one of the cons for Switch 2 has been the battery life, of course. The battery life's not great on it. You're lucky to at least get maybe 3 hours. However, there is a way to fix it. And the best way to do that is to literally cut down the brightness on your screen. That kind of helps with that. So there's some different things. It's literally like a minor problem, okay? I would say another one maybe for the Switch 2 that could be better. Of course, game key cards. All right. Don't like them. But I also don't. I'm also not going to make it a big deal either. I think the game key cards are not as big as what people make them out to be because I got some of them. Literally, all you have to do is be online one time, and then you can use the game key card, even if you're off internet. So people make a big deal about that, and it's like, bro, it's not that big of a deal. Now, I do prefer physical over digital, but I think a game key card, at least you can trade that in and get some value for it. Do I think it's going to lose value in the future? It's hard to say. I wouldn't be surprised if it does lose value, but for right now, I'm not complaining as long as I can put a cartridge in the game and play. So, but yeah, there's definitely a couple of cons. I think it could be better in some ways. The battery life could be better. Of course, the Joy-Cons could always be better, right? Because, still got the hand cramp. But the way you deal with that is you can get you a grip, and that fixes that problem. So, like I said, the cons are not terrible. Now, do I think that Nintendo needs to step up a little bit more coming June? Yeah, I think so. But I'm not too concerned about it. I'm not sitting here waiting for every other game, waiting for every game, because I got a lot of games to play, okay? I've been playing Warframe. Listen to me, Warframe. I totally butchered that. Warframe, Pocopia, Terraria, which it's a Switch one, but you get the picture. The Final Fantasy Rebirth 7, Trails of the Sky. Man, there's just been so many games I've played lately, and I'm not worried about this direct right now. I've just got a lot to play. So whether it's a Switch 1 game on Switch 2, I don't care. There are games to play, guys. I think a lot of people that are saying there are not enough games, they clearly don't. To me, they're just in for the hype. They're not into really video games. They're just in for the hype. They're in there to just grift about every bad thing that happens. And don't listen to these people. Just play the games. Enjoy what you're playing, whether it's a PlayStation, Xbox, I don't care. If you're enjoying your Steam Deck, if you're enjoying your ROG Ally X, great. As long as you're enjoying the games, that's all that matters. But don't get on to people that buy a Switch 2 and cause problems for them. I don't complain about people buying a PlayStation. I got a PlayStation. I love my PlayStation. So I'm not going to get on the people that like Xbox. Xbox is a great system. The Series S and X is a great system. It's just I've been playing my Switch 2 more because I like the portable aspect of it. So there you go. But I know my video's all over the place, but the reality is the Switch 2 is selling well. And I love seeing these grifters get proven wrong because maybe this will teach them to actually look at facts and stop going all crazy. I mean, just enjoy the games you have. that's really all I have to say about it. But anyway, but I know this is not. I know. Like I said, the Switch 2 to me has been the best system for me for these past couple of years, 2025, 2026, and it's still my main system. Um, but to say that Switch 2 doesn't have a lot of exclusives right now, it's just I think you're just cutting it off way too early. It's only been like almost not even a year yet. I mean, maybe in June it'll be about a year, but give it time because this thing is just taking off. So, have there been a lot of mixed titles here and there? Yeah, I, I could see a case for that. But at the same time, it's still releasing games, whether it's a Switch 1 remake or Switch 2 upgrade. You're still getting games. And how many of you guys have actually completed maybe over 2,000 Switch games? Maybe you want this to be a perfect time to play those games better on Switch 2. The purpose of the Switch 2, guys, is for backwards compatibility and to be a more powerful Switch. It is not made to try to compete with PlayStation and Xbox. It's there to be a better system and to be able to play your games better. Okay. And are there some things that Switch 2 can do better? Absolutely. Um, there was a little bit of an issue with the boost mode that I had where the Joy Cons would act like it's a separate. It's there was some issues with that. I can't quite describe it, but there's definitely some technical issues they could probably fix. But overall, I give it a 9 out of 10 on the Switch 2. But it's been amazing for me. And if you guys have a Switch 2, let me know down below what games are you playing on your Switch 2, and are you planning on getting one? I'll say this right now: the Switch 2 has not raised its price, but I'm telling you, it is going to kind of happen, which is unfortunate. But just remember, still a lot better than buying a $1,000 ROG Ally X, unless you really want it. You're better off getting a PC if you're going to spend over $1,000. I'm just saying. So, but the Switch 2 has been awesome. Has it been the most perfect system? No. But, guys, I like Nintendo. I like PlayStation. I like games, period. So don't come on here and call me Nintendo fanboy, because if you do, I'm just kidding. No, seriously, I'm not a fanboy. I just like games. That was just the way I grew up. So, anyway, let me know down in the comments what y'all are enjoying playing. So, I'll catch you guys on the next video. I'm going to try to get another video out in the next couple of days. I don't know what topic I'm going to talk about yet, but yeah, just stay tuned. Hit the notification bell if you are interested in watching any of my videos. Anyway, y'all have a great day, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. 91 Gamer Boy, peace.